What's up, guys? It's Ruka here, and we're here for another watch party. We are waiting for the Blue Blood music video to drop. I am in voice chat in the Blood Plum server. Make some noise! Woo!
Hi!
So yeah, very exciting. Blue Blood obviously has gotten a lot of hype around it, so very much looking forward to see what they're gonna do with that. Especially because we also just got confirmed they're doing an animated music video as well. At some point later. That's cool. We haven't had an animated music video since Starseed, so that'll be cool to see what style they go for. If it'll be anything like the what we got from the Born Stunner music video, or if it'll be something different. We'll see. Aside from that, currently any thoughts, theories, predictions just for the album dropping in like 5 minutes?
Um, a theory I had when I first watched Born Stunner when I saw the kissing scenes, my first thought was, is this a way to transfer the blue blood to individuals by kissing each other as a way of
Oh,
transfer? That was my
because
first immediate thought, was to spread the blue blood into them by
yeah,
physical
because
contact
it
of
did
kissing.
say that in some of the texts is like let our kiss flow blue blood through your veins or something along that
hmm
degree.
I forgot about that text.
Hmm.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool. That's very like vampires.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Because I've seen some stories where it's like, yes, vampires taking blood away from them, but then also, there's like injecting, like, whether it be their own poison or their own blood, to infect the humans as well in whatever way that means. And sometimes that means turning them into a vampire, sometimes that means like making the human your servant, you know? It's like,
hmm
it's very, very interesting. A thought that I've kind of had ever since like we had the two music videos is I've always kind of held the thought that Luna's like music to a certain degree exists in the Luniverse. Like it's
Oh
either it's
yeah.
pre-existing or it's being created by the girls as they're forming the group and such. So
Oh yeah.
I kind of had the idea that the MP4 version, for lack of the better word, the one that got leaked. Um
hmm
that's the version in universe that the fans there got. Like
Yeah.
that's what the ARTMS followers see. Like that's the version of the music video they got, and then the version we got that we get to see the after effects of is what we got, the official version, the vertical version.
hmm Yeah, that's basically what Floristel said. Shout out to Floristel over on her channel, because I
Ah.
used to kind of revolve around what she said a little bit here, is that the fake MV kind of feels like a propaganda of like the idealistic of what, you're supposed to do. Blonde wigs, blue blood, red contact lenses,
Mhm.
and, stuff related to the objects as we saw on the website. Because like those feel like real in universe things in that universe, even though technically speaking they're objects if you consider it to the Artemis universe. That's what that is.
Yeah, yeah, that's what
And
I
the
was
real music
thinking
video
too.
aftermath of what has become of said propaganda. And I
Mhm.
just had an idea in my head that I want to spit out real quick. So it's the album is hyper ego. What if each of these egos we see, like when we saw Heejin, Kim Lip, Jinsol, and Cherry, like during like them PS2 graphic scenes, what if those are their representative egos that are shaping up to be because of the goddess that made them? And in Club Icarus, previous album, the Artemis girls were creating a club for the broken, for the people to come and, heal themselves. Like they just send the text, a wall of text that I sent earlier.
Mhm.
But what if these egos, still learning human emotion, didn't understand that? So what if they tried to copy the girls and create their own club in their own way, but it's not following the same effect because they're still fully trying to understand human emotion
Ah.
and in
Mm.
following the goddess's order? Because what if the egos aren't entirely theirs? Kind of like I'm someone who loves the whole ego trope. If you think like Darkiplier to Markiplier or
Oh.
Anti-Septiceye to Jacksepticeye type of thing, they're
Yeah.
their own entity, but they're based off of a person, but
Mhm.
they're not the
Mhm.
same. So like that was where my head was at. And we got less than a minute. Oh my god.
Yeah, and I think that could very much tie to like certain discussions had in Icarus surrounding the concept of ego death, where it is like the transformation of the self, the fact that like you kind of lose sense of who you are, so you have to kind of reconstruct that.
Mhm.
And in this case here, it's like that reconstruction, the fact that like we see similar to what we saw at the beginning, with birth, with the fact that they were all dressed similar, they all had the blonde hair. It's happening again here. They have the similar styling with their hair and stuff. They're dressing similarly. It's becoming harder to tell like who's who in this situation.
It's midnight.
Ooh.
There it is. All right. 3.
Okay, yeah. Okay. 3, 2, 1, start. Ooh. It sounds so pretty.
Oh my god, I love it. I love lyrics like this. Love this. It also helps them use my favorite color. Oh my god.
Cute.
Oh. Oh.
Wow.
Is that a reference to Heejin?
Mm.
So pretty.
Oh. Oh. Hold on.
Ooh.
Ooh. Okay. They definitely changed it a bit.
Yeah, yeah, they mixed up the instrumentation
Oh,
based on
there it
like
is. There it is. Oh.
Oh, this is gonna be so fun to see live, like during concerts.
No.
Whoa.
No.
They glitched and disappeared. That's so cool.
Oh. Um,
Wow. That
longer, but it's fine. It's
no,
fine.
yeah, that
Wow.
literally that felt so fast.
That's
They
like one of the best Luna songs ever.
100%.
Wow.
Wow. They glitch and disappear, and then the background is just empty. That's so cool.
Heh. They pulled off a sans, glitch and disappear.
Hey, careful with Undertale. I have like just started it,
Oh yeah,
and I don't know if you.
she's just finished up Snowden.
I love you guys. We go from Artemis to Undertale. Love it.
Yeah.
Wow, that was so
Funnily enough,
beautiful.
all I'm gonna say is the blue eyes fit if you're doing genocide, if you know what I mean.
Mm-mm.
So pretty.
Yeah.
And even their
Oh,
eyelashes were blue sometimes.
Yeah, they
Which,
have like white eyelashes, so the blue kind of like I feel like they did I'm not sure if it's their contacts or if they did some type of color shading because I felt this way in the MP4 version of it of Born Stunner as well. They were like really saturating the red in their eyes to make it look like it was glowing like a really bright red. So
yeah,
I
like
wouldn't be
glowing.
surprised if they were doing something similar here.
That's confusing. What? I went to go to Apple Music to put the album in my playlists, but it's not here. Born Stunner is still a single right now.
Oh, maybe it's another delayed thing.
Maybe.
Also, I thought it was interesting because, like, we were talking about the hyper ego concept, and then they kept repeating no disguise, like
Hmm.
being your true self.
Mm-hmm.
I was looking through some of the other lyrics.
Like, there's absolutely this duality of where they are putting on this image of like kind of what we were saying, you know, the perfect virtual angel, you know?
Yeah, born to protect you, blue blood type, no disguise. I'm the type, I'm the light. Yeah, it's like,
It's
oh, sorry,
absolutely it's
notification.
absolutely a duality between like this is
What's
what
real
they
and what's
feel
not.
is their like their truest ideal selves. It's like
It kind of, so whenever Virtual Angel came out, I don't want to say evil, but like it gave you a feeling of when you saw how the girls,
Eerie.
the fans
Very eerie.
responded to them. Yeah, and they're
mhm,
like, let me be you, let me dress like you, let me stare at the TV and become you.
mhm,
And then like the lyrics are kind of enabling that and being like, you guys, this is how you need to be. I'm the light, follow me.
mhm,
And then it like at the same time shows all the people like dress like them and go to these extremes. And it's like he said, still kind of eerie because it's like, okay, are we supposed to be doing this? Is this like Luna's around the world and this is like a nice thing, or is this like a creepy thing like Virtual Angel where it got like taken too far?
no, yeah, it's absolutely
Here's a few
like
comparisons I would love to make to that. One, Virtual Angel feels like almost kind of in the concept of like what Love Forever was. It's a bright, happy
Mhm.
song, but you know dang well everything is wrong under the sun.
uh-huh.
Yeah.
Um, dang it, I hate when I lose my train of thought. Something to what you were saying. Because Virtual Angel, oh yeah, in the vein of the same thing, if it definitely feels like because the way I like to imagine Artemis lore to Luna lore, I like to think of it as like the Mobius flip. It's a different universe, but there's still similar theming, and it just feels like it's twisted a
Mhm.
bit. And Luna's around the
Mhm.
world, you know, it was meant to bring people together. But with
Mhm.
Artemis, it feels the opposite of like, you know, more power, control, things, you know, things are a bit more different and strayed and different
Mhm.
here, but it's
Yeah.
still running on the same concept, just a different format with different theming. And I think
Yeah.
Mhm.
they worked it really well if that was intentional.
There is absolutely
Yeah.
a degree of like that empowerment in them, especially from what we saw of Icarus, because that whole song and that whole concept was about being broken and then getting back up and moving on
Mhm.
from that point. So like here as well, all of what we were talking about, the lyrics and such is like, yes, it is very empowering and such, absolutely. But again, similar to a similar degree with Virtual Angel, it is easy to see like how this could be taken like in such a way it's like this is the extreme ideal. This is
Mhm.
the extreme ideal that they are kind of being meant to put on for the audience or for the goddess, whoever.
Another thing I find like really interesting is this whole like weapons thing that they have. This
Mm.
wasn't really in Blue Blood, but altogether, like the assigned weapons that I guess they have now, that
Hmm.
is super, super cool. And
I
it
heard a
makes
lot of
sense, like
people
from the
discussing this.
start. Mm?
Sorry, sorry.
Oh,
I
that's
just wanted
okay.
to add in. I oh, I've heard a lot of people discussing of what like what Hostel could have had. and I had a few different ideas as to what it was. So
Mhm.
her single was Love Poison. So what if she had like, like the poison bottle or something? Or what if she
Mhm.
had like a slingshot, that kind of reference to her original MV?
Oh,
Yeah.
Or like
absolutely.
what if she had like the classic bow and arrow like in the birth MV? Because like Kim
Mhm.
Lip had this more like upgraded bow. What if Hustle had like a more traditional bow instead?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
cool. I was
Mhm.
imagining in my head like the slingshot ordeal kind of too.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Mhm.
well, I love this song so much. It is so amazing.
Mhm.
And I will listen to the album tomorrow and I'm excited to see what everyone says about it.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
absolutely. Looking forward to like more of the discussions as well, talking with other people about it. So,
This
yeah,
is like
very
such a cool
exciting.
era for Artemis. I just
Oh
really
yeah.
love.
Mm.
I'm sorry, but I definitely think this album, at least for me in terms of subjective music taste, I think this is way better than Icarus. Icarus just felt so empty. This album feels like there's personality behind the songs. Even if, we
Mm,
didn't expect them to be half of them from the Gravity, it was still
mhm,
something I just feel like these songs have so much personality to them. There's
Mhm.
something
mhm.
going for them. And I really love that.
Yeah, and I
Yeah,
think
I find
I
it so. Oh, sorry.
I think it does help that like because we have been building on kind of the club sound, the club concept that we've started from Club Icarus era, that
Mhm.
means they can kind of lean more into that sound as well.
Oh yeah, it feels like this is leaning better into the actual club sound than the last album. Cause like last album it came out and like what's what's the club here? Where's the club theme?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
even the remixes that we got for the concert tour during this time is like those sounded so cool.
I wish I could have been there because they came right directly into my state and they were so close. They were just like 30, 40 minutes away from me and I didn't go.
Next time, Modhouse loves to send them on tour, so I'm sure
Mhm.
I'm sure there's a chance.
X to doubt, but
I
sure.
will say, like, I find it interesting that people I've talked to, I feel like the Artemis albums have been so different from each other. Like,
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
and people, like, a lot of people have one of them that they're like, yeah, I really liked their first one, but not the second. Or, like, I really liked the second. I wasn't quite sure at first. Or, like, I just feel like there's been so
Yeah,
many
they're
kind
so
of,
decisive.
yeah.
Yeah, and I think
But
I'm sure this
everyone
too
seems to love
similar
this one.
similar to what we were talking about, the fact that like they are going with like a very distinct like cohesive style for this. I'm sure this is going to be like maybe people who are like who weren't feeling one album or the other, or either maybe this is something that like it's going to get a lot of people into because they're leaning into a very specific like sound and niche that could draw a lot of people in.
Mhm.
Hmm.
I hope so. I hope that this could be something that brings more attention to Artemis, and then their fan base isn't just like us Luna fans,
Mm.
then it can be even more people.
Mhm.
It's a bit of a double-edged sword because the good thing is that they have a pre-established fan base that's still quite active and quite strong in the present day of K-pop. But of course, that alone isn't enough to carry them. They need
Mhm.
more than that. And honestly, I still think I am nothing on statistics, but I do think the ratio between Uri to Orbit is still pretty far off. I want to say like it's maybe like a 70-30 split, maybe an 80-20 of Orbit to Ori. But
Mm.
hopefully more Ori will come along because I have started to meet more Oris as time progressed.
Mm.
Yeah, I've seen more and more like people on TikTok or things like that are like, yeah, I don't really know Luna, but I love these Artemis songs. Or like, I don't know Luna, but I know Kim Lip. I like her. And,
The
okay.
way I love to imagine it is that like us orbits are like the grand elders and then like the new fans come in and it's like come sit down. It feels like we're Rosalina like the observatory. Come sit. We'll tell you a tale. We'll tell you a gracious tale of where you are now. I feel like it's our job to teach. Let them learn, let them experience it while we sit and watch our girls serve.
Yes,
Mm.
like I can't wait for the future where like the people that mostly just know Artemis are like, okay, the lore has to mean this and this. And then the Luna fans are like, wait, there's more context to this. You don't even know.
All right, finally on Apple Music, I think.
Yay.
Awesome.
Well, guys, I'm gonna make myself sleep, but have so much fun,
Alright.
and this song is so good.
Alrighty, good
Nice
night.
to see you.
Good night,
Rest
everyone.
well.
Just have good dreams about Artemis, but not the creepy parts, just the fun parts.
Yeah, hopefully not the creepy part.
Not the creepy parts. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Oh.
Any besito. Bestia.
Toasa, we love you. So excited
Let's go.
for
Promise, girl, we love you.
confirmed
You're always
solo
with us.
album coming out. This is gonna be awesome. And then whenever we get the OT5 performances for these songs is gonna be awesome. So yeah, I think I'll wrap up the recording here. We can do some more after talk discussion if you want.
Alright.
All right, but yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this. So if you did, be sure to leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe for more content. And we'll see you guys in the next
Thank
video.
you for having us.
So until then, bye bye.